want to first pick up on something that you've been emphasizing. First, in the negative, speaking about the Trump MAGA fascist regime and their all-out assault on science, on rationality, on reason, even going back to the Enlightenment, in the negative. And then in the positive, when you're speaking about the revolution that you're fighting for in the future, you're putting a tremendous emphasis on science, on evolution, on the importance of that. And so I wonder if you could speak to both, why is science so important? Why are the attacks on science so dangerous today? And why is a promotion of science such an important part of the revolution and the change that we need to bring about for emancipation?
The attack on science is dangerous because science is the way to actually understand the world as it is. That's not to say scientists don't make mistakes, of course they do, but the whole orientation and method of science is to actually engage reality, to draw, facts and evidence from reality, and then to analyze that reality and synthesize it, to draw, together the patterns, to analyze and, bring to light the underlying and driving forces in reality. So it's a method for actually understanding reality as it really is, as opposed to all kinds of inventions of distortions of reality that have, held sway for thousands of years in human history. And it's time we get beyond all that. So rejecting science is opening the door to misleading people and to spreading all kinds of, not just misunderstanding, but outright lunacy. It's outright lunacy to refuse to accept the scientific fact of evolution. You cannot understand the world. You cannot understand the natural, the natural world. You cannot understand the development of different, beings through the, in different forms of life throughout history, or even the emergence of human beings without the scientific method of evolution. And to reject that means that you are opening the gates to all kinds of lunacy and irrational approaches to reality. So, science is the means to go at and actually understand reality as it actually is. And that's a continual struggle. Scientists, just like everybody else, sometimes get things wrong, but they keep applying the scientific method to learn and then to correct the errors that they make, or to advance the knowledge and build on what they come to understand. And, it's not just scientists that can and need to apply the scientific method. Everybody, in a basic sense, can and needs to do that. We want to understand the world the way it really is. What is the actual reason that people are, to go back to Richard Pryor, why are you in the situation you're in today, Well, in that particular routine of his, it's a junkie talking, and he's saying, he's talking to another guy and he's saying, you don't know how to get along with the white man. That's your problem. I know how to get along with him. That's why I'm in the situation I'm in today. Well, see, there's an example of an unscientific approach, which Richard Pryor is ridiculing with his humor, while doing it lovingly. If you really want to understand why you're in the situation you're in today, you need science. And if you want to do something about the situation you're in, if you don't think the situation you're in is one that people like yourself and others should be in, then you need a scientific approach in order to understand how to do that. Is there actually a way to do that? That's a real question. The answer is yes, but you need science to get to that answer.